Hello guys, boa quinta. Well, it's always a pleasure to talk with you, Ashum, and I'm really happy to be in this interview. I think one of the most important things is to be able to recognize and learn from your mistakes. If you are able to do that and you have an open mind and you are like open for other people's point of view, I think it just gets better from there. There's always something to learn, there's always something new that maybe you didn't see, and other people help you see it. Let's say in top PvP, I think most players record their games, and then the whole team, or maybe some players of the team, review the video together, right? And I remember in my team on our Discord channel, we had a channel called Seaboss Grill and Bar, and that was the channel where I post all my POVs, and my team will roast me like nonstop. Like they will look at my videos and then roast me like crazy, and that's how I learn. And you have to be open for that. Like you have to accept that you're not perfect. If I could change a single game mechanic, it will be the rune system. I think the rune system right now is very harsh on most players because back then we had what, like 18 classes, maybe a little bit less, but right now we have more than 30. So that means it's twice as hard to get the runes that you're looking for. On top of that, there's only a 6% chance of getting the unlock for the runes. And like hero jobs in general need all the runes to be unlocked so you can play competitively uh, with that class. Even not just for PvP, but even for PvE. Like to make the classes work, you need the runes to be unlocked. So the system right now is time gated, so it takes months to get a lot of runes, and you actually need a lot of runes to get those unlocks. So yeah, I will definitely change the rune system. Well, during season, you start fighting other teams, right? Because at least on our case, we always have like two or three teams that we fight against and we practice with. But then you play on season and you match other teams, right? Like different teams. So on the very first weeks is when you kind of analyze what their team comps are, how they play, and then you start thinking like, okay, like how do we deal with this? How do we deal with that? Basically, it's always depends on the recordings. I think one of the most important things is to record the gameplays. Once you have, like the time and you're not in the heat of the battle that, you don't have that much time to think, when you can just take it easy and look at the video and pause whenever you want and discuss with your teammates. That's how we kind of adapt to how teams evolve, right? Because every team is getting better week by week. Maybe on week one you destroy a team, and then on week four is the other way around. Like you get stomped by them. So it's always a good idea to not be cocky. It's always a good idea to respect the enemy team, no matter who it is. And yeah, just take the time to review your gameplay and how they play and their comps, and that's basically how you adapt to those changes. One of the most valuable things of most games like this, where you need to socialize with others to maybe organize yourself in a party or in a guild, is the chance to, like bond with people from other countries that have different cultures, different perspectives in life, different even, like goals in the game even. So, like people from different countries, different situations in their lives. So it really opens your mind. I think that's one of the most valuable things from these kind of games. I played Classic RO for a long time. Maybe I quit 10 years ago. And I still talk with people that I met when I was playing the PC version of RO. And I'm still friends with them, and like we keep in touch and so on. And I think with ROM it will be the same. But the most valuable thing for me was that I met my girlfriend Zelda in ROM, and she's like one of the most amazing persons that I met, and I'm really thankful for that. I'm really thankful that I play ROM because I was able to meet her, and I can be happier.